How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Go tutorial. On this episode, we're going to show you guys everything you want to know about hatching eggs. Now, hatching eggs has always been a staple in the Pokemon series ever since you were able to breed. Now, with that, in the old games, you would have to literally walk around with the egg, and after a certain amount of steps, it would hatch for you. In Pokemon Go, it's typically the exact same thing, but you need a bunch of incubators, and there's different types of eggs that can come about. So, before we actually get started on the nitty-gritty, I actually had this pop up on my screen over here, and that means that one of my eggs is just about ready to hatch. I swear if this is a really good one, I'm going to be super excited. There's actually a very good detailed list of all the different eggs that can hatch out of the different, all the different Pokemon that can hatch out of the eggs. And of course, stay tuned for that. I'm going to make a video on it, and I'll link it right over here as well. So if you guys have not seen my Pokemon Go playthrough and my Pokemon Go tutorials, you got to go check them out. Right now, I'm really excited because I can get something really good from this thing. So I know you guys can see it in my face and expressions, which is super fun. So anyway, let's do this. Let's hatch this egg, and I'll show you everything you need to know about eggs. Let's go. Come on. Caterpie! Come on! You guys know this face. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this face. Alright, hatched 10 eggs. Well, as you guys can see, I'm an egg hatching pro by now. So, Alright, so although that Caterpie was kind of lame, you can get a lot of good Pokemon, but that's a tutorial for another episode. We're going to teach you guys how to hatch your Pokemon. As you guys can see, whenever you go for a walk, you actually rack up a whole bunch of steps and distance, because you're always going to have your location enabled, your GPS, and at the same time you'll have this thing open so that the servers can actually tell whether or not you're actually walking or if you're driving along at a very high speed. Now, I was reading a lot of things online, and people were saying that, you know, if you're on a bike ride, you know, that definitely picks up the steps as well, because you're kind of going faster than someone can, you know, run. But then people are also saying that if you're flying down the highway at 55 miles per hour, even like 30 miles per hour, it's not going to count towards anything. So your best bet is to get up and walk around. So anyway, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to click on Pokemon. You guys can see your eggs right over here. Ooh, man, I got a 10K egg right over here. This is my 10K egg. It's almost ready to hatch. Now, the 10K eggs, you can see the 10 kilometer, that's very far. And these house the best Pokemon. And you get some really rare ones on this. So make sure that if you guys have an incubator, focus on your 10K eggs first. I've got another one right down here. Now, how do you get eggs? You get eggs from Pokestops. Whenever you go across a Pokestop, swipe it across, and sometimes you can get something pretty cool. So if you guys take a look over here in my journal, you can see right over here, receive 3 items from Pokestop right over there. So I swiped it and I got 3 Pokeballs. Pokestop right over here, I got a Revive, a Pokeball, and a Great Ball. Sometimes, if you use the Pokestops, you can get some of the eggs. As you can see, I got some potions over there. I got another Revive over there. I got some raspberries, some Great Balls, and pretty much that's it. You can only carry 9 Pokemon eggs at once. So, with that being said, you're going to make sure that you have enough incubators going on through. So here we go. Pokemon, swipe over to eggs, and we're going to go from there. So now you can see that there's 3 main types of eggs. There's the 10K egg, which is the very top over there. There's a bunch of 5K eggs that I have, and of course there's the 2K eggs. Now those 2K eggs definitely do hatch a lot faster, but the Pokemon that come out of them, i.e. that Caterpie, is pretty common, I would say so. But you could get some really good ones on that. So anyway, what we need to do right now is you can't just walk around with the eggs in your pocket. You need to actually put them in an incubator. Now, you can get incubators from Pokestops or through leveling up, which is super rare. So what you're actually going to need to do is go over to the shop and most likely purchase a whole bunch of them. If you guys watch my tutorial video on spending $100 on the game, which I did, and I've got 14,000 Pokecoins, I went through and I bought a whole bunch of incubators for this exact reason. So here we go, going on board, clicking on Pokemon, swiping over to eggs. We're going to put each one of these inside an incubator. So this is saying use an incubator to incubate the eggs. Huzzah! I've got a lot. So we're going to put them into this one. And we're going to go from there. So there we go. So now that he's in a blue incubator, the blue incubators, all of them that you purchase will only have 3 uses. So each one of them will be able to hatch 3 eggs. This red incubator that I have over here is the infinite one that everyone starts off with. So here we go. Here's another 5K egg. We're going to throw this incubator right on it and go from there. So do the exact same thing. It is really worth your while to make sure, if you want to catch them all like me and become a Pokemon Go pro, you guys have to make sure that you invest in incubators. And unfortunately, that's kind of what it comes down to. You have to be spending your money. Each one of these incubators costs 150, what is that, 150 Poke Coins, which equates to about $1.50 if you think about it. So here we go, 2 more. This is a 10K egg. Man, I can't wait to start walking around with this. I really want these Pokemon to come out. Alright, here we go. And of course, one more right over here. We're going to start the incubation. We're going to use this one. It has 2 uses left. So now what we have on screen is literally 8 out of 9 eggs because one of them just hatched. So I got to go make a trip over to Pokestop and hopefully I get one more egg. And then of course we have all of them in incubators. This screen is what you want to see if you're going to be an egg hatching pro. So now it's really just up to us to walk around the neighborhood. Go for it. I've heard some reports of people online driving at like maybe 10 miles per hour and that actually picking up the amount of steps. So let me know what works for you, but I know is that I'm going to wake up in the morning, I'm going to go for a jog, and hopefully hatch some of these eggs. It's going to be really cool. So now I'm going to get like super fit just by playing Pokemon Go. What do you even know about it? Anyway guys, hopefully this tutorial has helped